y'all doing? Good. Doing well.
Hey guys, Chandler for you.
Chandler, you have a pretty stellar TD to interception ratio in your career. It's about 4-1. Was there a little bit of concern seeing your interceptions sort of on the uptick later in spring? Was there something unique going on in those situations?
Those situations, it could be based off of protection. I mean, sometimes like a tip pass, receiver come off the hand. So there's different reasons for the interception. But at the end of the day, it is an interception. You know, it's part of learning in a new system, growing and knowing the receivers, and as well as just ball placement for accuracy purposes as a quarterback. So it's just going through, summer and going through fall camp, those numbers will definitely go down. So I'm not worried about that at all.
Where do you think things stand at the position as you head to fall camp?
Right now, I'm just waiting to hear what Coach Gilbert says. Really, it's a telltale sign. We've both made great improvements, learning the system, being leaders. So, it'll be interesting to see what we stack up right now.
You're going to be here this fall?
Yes.
Regardless of what happens?
I plan to be here. I plan to be the guy.
You got to ask that question.
I plan to be here.
They can come and go every minute.
They do, definitely. They definitely do.
What are some of the best things you've picked up from Coach Gilbert since he's come on staff?
Coach Gilbert, he's really about your mindset. Even before here, we came out and watched this clip about Trevor Lawrence when he had that comeback win in the first playoff season. They're down, I believe, 27-0. He threw 4 interceptions in the first half. And then I believe the stat where he was like 3 or 5, 4 interceptions. And then the second half was a whole different story. Where he was like 23-29, 253 passes, 4 or 5 touchdowns. So your mindset being a quarterback, having that confidence, knowing that you're that guy is very important. That's something I definitely picked up from Coach Gilbert.
What do you feel like you maybe showcased about your own skill set over the course of these last 15 practices?
My ability to, being a passer as well as being a runner, just so that they had first time I pull the ball and take off in a while. So that was great to do. And just operating the offense at a high level. Just being a well-oiled machine, that's what I like to say. And as well as just, being a great person around his teammates. That's something that I've really grown to do.
I think people around here obviously know Jaden Ott.
Right.
They kind of know Tron Grizzell after what he did last season. As a quarterback, who's one position player that maybe Cal fans right now don't know that by mid-October you think they will know?
That's a great question.
I don't hear that very often.
It is a great question. There's so many names that I can think of. Anybody in the running back room, from Byron to Callaway to Jay Will, Jet, any of those guys can pop off. We have really great running backs. We have a really great receiver, Tobias, Jay Brady, Mojo. We have really good freshmen that I feel like as he continues to grow in Josiah, that he can really make a great impact for us as a true freshman.
He had a good spring, didn't he?
He did. He really did.
What was he able to do that other freshmen typically can't do right away, especially as early as spring?
He really wasn't fazed by the speed of the game. I would say that was the biggest thing for him. A lot of freshmen, they have to get used to playing faster, getting used to things happening faster, and to him, he was already fast. I know the high school he comes from, and they produce really great talent, didn't Geyer. The speed of the game really didn't faze him. He just had to learn to play better. And once he did that, his play really excelled.
He seems like he has a way of being able to pick up yards after the catch that isn't typical for a receiver too. Does he really read the defense well when he hits that rock?
He really does. He reminds me of like a Tyler Lockett, but he's more physical because Tyler Lockett really doesn't like get hit. He's fast, he's physical, he really runs great routes. He sells the route. You'd think he's running a vertical, he shut it down and have a lot of separation. So he's really a great guy to go to.
When you get back to work in the summer after watching the film of spring, what's that first thing you're going to be locked in on, trying to get focused on and getting better at?
The first thing, always will be timing. And just trying to operate it at a higher level. Just getting used to the headsets, which I really like doing. It's better than signals I might do. Just getting the process information faster and just playing fast as possible.
Thanks, Chandler.
Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.